Seizures of 70 pounds. We've had seizures of up to almost 200 pounds of marijuana.
A Colorado man faces a felony drug charge after police say they found 30 pounds of marijuana in his car while passing through Mandan. This is just one in a string of drug busts throughout North Dakota and Minnesota in recent months. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz tells us how our region has become a national trafficking gateway for the gateway drug.
Another one bites the dust. Some $30,000 worth of marijuana recovered in Morton County on Wednesday is just the latest of many recent drug busts between North Dakota and Minnesota.
Every day it seems like we're finding something. Sometimes it's personal use, sometimes it's a large seizure.
Brian Niewind of the North Dakota Highway Patrol recently helped recover 186 pounds right here in town.
We were involved with the West Fargo Police Department drug bust that just occurred here just a couple weeks ago.
He says lately the highways are seeing more than just regular traffic, and that drug traffic's coming more regularly.
I just know that like in 2017, we've had more traffic stops that have involved large seizures of marijuana than we've had in previous years.
But it's not just pot.
Marijuana seizures, meth seizures, some heroin seizures. You know, all those drugs are they're always coming through our roads here in North Dakota.
So what's the reason? Well, Niewind says I-94 is the main road connecting the West Coast all the way to the east.
Majority of the marijuana that is utilized right now in the United States is grown on the west coast of the United States, so California, Oregon, Washington.
Plus, other states cracking down pushes the pushers farther out north.
If you're coming through North Dakota, you're probably traveling out of your way to get to Chicago because there's more direct routes from California to Chicago than driving through North Dakota.
So with all the drug busts, will these numbers go down? Fargo resident Richard Prost doesn't think so.
I guess it's a sign of the times. With all the legalization and other things that are happening across the country, I suppose there's people bringing it from one state to the next.
Prost says it's also a downside to the state's recent population growth. But Highway Patrol's Brian Niewind says the busts are at least in part a good thing.
We're training our law enforcement officers a lot better in detecting the clues to look for and the signs to look for a drug trafficker or someone that's involved with the criminal element.
Which makes taking more drugs off the street rewarding. In Fargo, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
And the Minnesota Highway Patrol says since last January, it's seen nearly 800 felony narcotic seizures, and it too has noticed an increase in the pounds of marijuana seized. And